Hey guys, I'm Janet, on occasion, and today we're playing the Total War Warhammer II Battle Replay. This one is, again, from Gobbo's tournament, and I'm against Lotus Moon in this one, who, just kites. That's his whole tactic. He's very good at it, but my god, it can be tedious. So, because I'm playing Beastman, I decided to try Vanguard and try and catch some things out early, so I could swarm the rest, basically. So, I kind of mixed my tactics up a bit. So, if we have a look, I went quite wide. So that way I fill the whole map, because it's a small map, and I can just push forward with everything, and hopefully just use cavalry to react. But last minute I decided, you know, screw it, I'll just Vanguard a load of my stuff. So I did, and he knew I'd Vanguard up there, so he was prepared for it. So let's speed things up. You know, similar build to what I've been using, but I did bring Sons of Goros, because, well, they have magic damage, so that's really good for dealing with things like the Fireborn. So anyway, he's coming with Fireborn and Silverhelms. So, obviously, a load of stuff did get a bit caught out there, but not a huge amount. So, able to get in here. Silverhelm's taking a load of damage. Fireborn, not so much. Dragon's coming in to add some terror. Charging in with my Beast Lord so I can use the buffs to try and help them out. So, they're getting some buffs, but they're being charged from all sides. And my backup wasn't really close enough, so I'm trying to chase a bit, you know, these Silverhelms. But these Illyrian Reavers have managed to get out, which is a bit annoying. I will use a Fate of Buna in a second on the Fireborn. And, you know, Spearman finally coming to back him up. So really, I should have loaded this side heavily if I was going to load this side heavily. That way, anything here, I could catch out quickly and throw things in the way before backup came from the other side. That's what I should have done. But anyway, I decided this game was going to last forever, so I'll gamble. You know, I'll either make it so I lose in 5 seconds or win in 5 seconds. So, anyway. So here, Fate of Buna, you know, on the Fireborn, but he's able to escape. I don't have anything that can chase left over here, so that's kind of it, really. So I've managed to catch out a load of his infantry, but his Illyrian Reaver archers are getting away. So, so yeah, he's got away, and he'll be able to basically heal up a load of these units. So, yeah, 32 Fireborn left. Yeah, I didn't do enough damage. So, that's game. I can't be bothered to do the rest. It's just no point. I mean, no disrespect to Lotus Moon, but it's just not fun. It's just not fun watching. So the rest of the game is just this. It's just this. So, yeah, that's it, basically. Just him, just avoiding me, using up all his ammunition. Nothing else I can do. So, yeah, so tell you what, we're going to do the rest of this in fast forward. We're going to play the next match. So, I'm going to turn my camera off, put it in super fast forward, and we'll just enjoy the rest, shall we? Okay, so there we go, Valiant defeat. It's just, I can't stand the kiting game. It's a valid strategy, but I don't know, I don't find it fun. I don't find it fun to play against. So, it's not fun to spectate, I don't think, you know? I just go, oh, and I'm being shot at some more. So I move some spearmen over that side. And then he shoots over this side. So I move some spearmen to that side. And he's shooting at these things, so I move them away from the arrows. It's just, it's not entertaining. I'm sorry, it's just not. I find it so tedious. So, yeah, it was decided in the first minute. Yeah, I didn't have enough backup for my Vanguard force on that side. Should have had the Butchers of Calcan Guard and things over there. But, yeah, I kind of split my tactics up. You know, is either have that solid line and then move everything forward and try and catch things out that way. You know, support with the Deathcaster. But no, I split the difference. Decided to just go all in with the Vanguard and see what happened. And so I lost. But, you know, whatever. I was probably going to lose, so I thought I'd just try and make it quick. But, no, there's no making it quick with Lotus Moon, apparently. So, anyway, I couldn't be bothered to do this as a replay. It just takes too long. But, you know, I wanted to show, yeah, this is my other game. So now we're actually going to jump to my last game of the series, and we're going to do that one instead. So, yeah, should be more entertaining. So, I'll see you there. Okay, so we're back, and once again fighting High Elves. I'm against Tyrant 9 in this one, and it's a pretty good fight. He brought a really interesting build. Really cool, actually. No one else playing High Elves, sort of, you know, I haven't really seen that kind of build that he's brought. It's interesting. So this one, again, fairly traditional. I decided to go Law of Shadows again this time, basically for the, you know, the Okka's Mind Razor and, you know, Melkoth's, just so I can control the cavalry a bit more. I think it's useful. I really should have done that against... Lotus Moon, to be honest. But I thought if I go with Death Magic, then I can shut down, you know, a single unit a lot quicker and move on. So, you know, if a trap works, I can capitalize on it quickly. But honestly, I should have done it the same way I did against the other high elf game, I think. Pardon me. But anyway, so Gorehead with shields. A few more Gorehead, actually. I wanted to be able to chew through Spearmen a bit quicker. Also, some Ungor Spearmen on the edges. Butchers of Galgard, obviously. More Spearmen. Beast Lord again. And over here, Sons of Goros for that magic damage. Although I did have Occam's Mind Razor, so it's not necessarily the best course of action. I think I was going a bit sloppy at this point. I was kind of tired from that previous game. It just saps the life out of me, the kite game. Anyway, some Centaurs, Chaos Warhounds of Poison. Over on the other side, 2 more Centaurs with great weapons and some more Chaos Warhounds of Poison. Now this build I really love. So he's got Alarielle, which is just a great move. And in the sky, very hard to stop her, honestly, as the Beastman. So really good cool there. But he's also got a Star Dragon, which is very, very scary. And his whole front line, it's all just Spearmen and Loathen Seaguard. So he has a load of non-AP ranged for dealing with things like Centaurs, and I can't even necessarily get on top of them because of all the spears. So this is actually a really good build, and he does actually have a pair of Dragon Princes. So them just backing up the front line, the only thing that's going to really threaten Dragon Princes are my Minotaurs and Centaurs, but with all the anti-large here, I'm just going to lose that war of attrition just from the sheer numbers of spears, you know. So this is a really cool build. Also, the Terror from the Dragon is really going to help, and Alarielle's just insane healing is going to keep all of her elite stuff very healthy. And let's see, does have Fars Protection as well, and Earthblood, so she can actually support all of this stuff as well really nicely. So I really like this build. It is really good. This is really interesting. Yeah, I was not expecting this at all. So anyway, moving into the woods here to scout. These guys are running in. I can already see what's happening, and he's poisoning his Loathen Seaguard. So all this archer fire, it's going to do a lot of work. Here, though, I'm very surprised he wasn't aiming for the Butchers of Kalkengard, because they're going to be very threatening to the Dragon Princes. So here, charging in to support on this side. So, you know, Dragon Princes, they're nearby. I was kind of hoping they'd try and charge in here to deal with this stuff, and I could come up with the Butchers, hit them with all the buffs. So here, I am actually going to be charging in, which is a bit of a mistake. They are braced. That was silly. It's quite hard to see what's going on in the forest sometimes. But anyway, Dragon Princes charge in to help buckle this front line, which is definitely wise. Alarielle there for support. So here, I use the Hounds to bog down the Loathen Seaguard while I get these guys in position. So I hit these guys with the Melkoths and start charging in. So my units are now pulling out and around to get onto more units, and a load of archer fire on the Butchers of Kalkengard now. I need to move with these guys, I need to do something with them. So here you can see yeah, this was a mistake. I completely lost track of my Brain Shaman in this fight. Yeah, completely lost track. That was really annoying. I didn't know where he was when that was happening, so I didn't see them going in for that dive, which is a real pity. So just sheer weight of numbers here, trying to club through all this stuff. He's pulling with his spearmen, but means I'm going to get rear charge with these guys, and now I have more guys charging in. And here, a lot of weight of just charge here, dealing with these Loathen Seaguard. You know, break the charge defense with the Hounds, and then charge with the Sons of Goros, do some more damage. But really, I probably should have just thrown the Hounds in to pin him down and get the Sons of Goros into this fight, because with that mad healing, it's pretty dangerous. But getting some good damage in there. Over here, unfortunately, the Hounds have been chased away. Goreherd still helping destroy Spearmen, but Alarielle's helping, and he does have some Dragon Princes still going. Although I have done a ton of work to these Dragon Princes. Over here, though, with this massive healing, I was still expecting to punch through these guys a little easier, which is a bit of a pity. And it was around now. I was like, where's my Brace Shaman? Actually, it was a little earlier. I saw him here. I went, oh, that's my Brace Shaman. Yeah. It was not good. It was not good. That is very costly. You do not want your Brace Shaman sniped out like that. It was really dumb. So here, rear charge on the Loathen Seaguard. Dragon Princes are trying to come in, so I'm chasing with a load of my guys. These guys have actually been terrified, which is rather nice. So that's good for me. And these Dragon Princes are spread out all over the place. It's a bit mad. So anyway, Brace Shaman and Butchers of Kalkengard, unfortunately, under a lot of fire. Still 9 models, though, which is very impressive, fighting something as heavy-hitting as a Star Dragon. You'd think the Star Dragon would just, you know, gobble one up at a time. But amazingly, they managed to hold out. But still just so much archer fire. So here, Centaur's great weapons are coming back, so I'm going to rear charge these guys. This lot are going to charge in. Sons of Goros are going to negate that physical resist from the Dragon Princes, and that's going to help a lot. So getting a lot of damage on Alarielle and the Star Dragon. And a lot of his infantry are really starting to suffer, and I still have quite a few infantry knocking around myself. Unfortunately, very healthy unit Spearman is going to join the fray, and my Butchers of Kalkengard starting to lose some, yeah, some effectiveness there. Alarielle did get terrified, which is incredible, so I need to pin her down. So here, I should have got the Sons of Goros out this way quicker, but I didn't. So here, trying to get on top of them, but she escapes, and that is really costly. That is really costly. She still has another Star of Avalon free, so that is bad. That is very bad for me. Luckily, the dragon is very bogged down. Unfortunately, he does have spearmen in here, but I need to kill this dragon, so I'm just going to have to deal with these spearmen. I'm just going to let them attack me if it means getting through this dragon. So that is a real pity. Things are not going well here. Now my spearmen are buckled. And I'm under a lot of pressure here. I've managed to deal with these dragon princes. They've got terrified too, which is nice. And Loathed Sea Guard getting surrounded. I've got more hounds running in, trying to deal with these guys. But there's still a lot of ammunition on the field, which is very irritating. So I'm charging in into these guys to try and shut them down. Because this is going okay. I mean, I've still got 6 butchers. Dragon suffered a lot of damage, so is Alariel, but I mean they still have plenty of healing in their healing caps, and he can heal both of them up a tremendous amount. And the dragon really hurts the Beast Lord here. That is not good. He's going for my general. Can't have that. So Sons of Goros are going to charge in again, try and stop them. More Loathed Sea Guard coming. These guys do get broken, I believe. Are they broken? Yeah, they're broken. So now more units that I can charge in. More of my guys are starting to come back, but without the butchers in here pinning this stuff down and doing damage, it's rough. And now a huge amount of healing and archer fire onto the Sons of Goros. The Sons of Goros aren't going to be able to hold out here, so I'm going to have to pull them away and just let these guys be, frankly. So here, I'm trying to finish off the rest of the infantry while these guys were busy. And actually, I am shattering a lot of these guys, so that's pretty good. So things are looking... I don't know, honestly. It's not great, that's for sure. So, finishing off a load of these units, you know, finish off these Loathed Sea Guard. I'm just making sure that I can hopefully just bog him down at the end, and hopefully I'll just be able to win out if I can just get these guys surrounded. So I'm trying to finish off what I can. Butchers of Kalkan Guard coming back, got some Spearmen coming back. I am throwing these Spearmen in a bit piecemeal just to keep them busy for now while I shatter everything else, but there's a lot of stuff that hasn't shattered. There are some Dragon Princes coming back and some Spearmen, which is very irritating. So I've got some Centaurs charging in here, some Hounds, more Sons of Goros are going to charge in, but honestly I was really expecting these Spearmen to break quicker, but they just don't break. And now an Earthblood, more healing, so Beast Lord's trying to get out of there, and the Butchers of Kalkan Guard are moving in. But yeah, this is not good for me that these Spearmen are still going, because they're just such a cost-effective way to get rid of my remaining punchy units, but they do eventually break, and my Spearmen will be able to get some good damage onto the Star Dragon. Only 80 armor with a Star Dragon, it's not a huge amount, and yeah, only 30 on Alariel, so I can get some good work there, and she has hit a healing cap, so that's also quite useful. But here you can see the Beast Lord, he's going to charge in, make sure these Spearmen can't join the fight, but that breath attack was very devastating. So, charging in with more units onto Alariel, Butchers of Kalkan Guard charging in, and now the Beast Lord is going to run in. I believe I do have a buff left. Yep, Horn of the First Beast. So, nice attack buff for everything. Alariel is nearly dead. She's so nearly dead. I'm hitting her with everything I can. But my Beast Lord is 1 hit from death. Okay, 1 hit from death. And that's it. I just couldn't quite get Alariel. If I'd killed Alariel, I could have kept the Beast Lord away from that dragon, and I could have whittled him down. But no, he just beat me there, which is such a shame. I mean, I had a Shadow Mage that could have helped so much, and I let him get sniped out early, so it just meant in all of those engagements, he was able to just use spells to, you know, just basically just win out in engagements that I could have won, you know, if I just had the odd Enfeebling Foe. I mean, Enfeebling Foe on that dragon, or on Alariel in that first engagement, I could have wiped out one of them. I probably could have killed Alariel in that engagement, but no, my Brave Shaman got sniped out really stupidly on my part. And that cost me the game. So really well played by Tyrant9 there. I love this build. I mean, the fact that I was being forced to use Centaurs to, you know, just try and rear-charge a load of Loathed Sea Guard, even just charging straight at them if it just meant stopping them from firing so other engagements could go better. It was really rough. And the Star Drag with all that terror. I mean, Dragon Princes, they make short work of most units. They killed a ton of my infantry because it was so difficult to get in there. It's like what I was saying with that first High Elf game I played in this tournament. Using the cavalry defensively like that, just having some archer support and some spears, that can keep the Centaurs at bay really well. And if the Centaurs can't all just get in and surround and, well, just wipe out a unit of Dragon Princes, the Dragon Princes are going to do a lot more work. And that's exactly what happened here. So yeah, very well played. I had to work so hard to just eke out whatever advantage I could in this fight, because he wasn't giving me an inch. But yeah, it was all down to that Brave Shaman getting killed early. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. That could have won me the game easily. Just the odd enfeebling foe. Probably one enfeebling foe would have tipped the balance, honestly. One enfeebling foe and a Lariel in that center engagement. And, yeah, she probably would have been killed. And that would have been it. That would have been it. But no, she was able to get 2 Stars of Avalon off. And, yeah, I just couldn't kill her or the Star Dragon because of it. So, real pity. So close, though. So close. But, yeah, Lariel just beat the Beast Lord in that last hit. So, yeah, sad times. But anyway, so that was 3-3. So, yeah, won half my games. I think I came something like 15th in the tournament out of like 34 or something. I can't remember exactly, but, you know, I got middle placement, which is what I was hoping for. So I was pretty happy with that. And, yeah, had some good games out of it. It's still sad I lost that first one, though. I really wasn't thinking in that first one. I could have placed higher, I think. But oh well. It was a good tournament. So, yeah, everyone be sure to go check out the Gobbo King. You know, he definitely needs props for putting on this tournament. It was a lot of fun. And, yeah, it was run really well. Like, it went really smoothly. There wasn't a lot of wait between games, and everyone had a lot of good matches. So, it was definitely worthwhile. So, yeah, pretty great. So, guys, if you enjoyed this, please do comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys.